What's up guys, TC here and welcome back to another episode of Starbound Custom Creations, and today we've got something really badass to show off, and we have got custom mechs. And so these things are brought to you by Firespark81. He helped me figure out how to do these things here, so definitely go check out his channel. I'll link to it in the description. But what we've pretty much done is we've kind of figured out a way to customize the mechs that we already have in the game. So I know we have a big mech update coming out, but we've figured out how to customize these things just like we have everything else. So we've got their movement speed, their jump, they're different. They have alternate projectiles. So you'll see this one here. This is just the general combat mech I had. Also, something really cool is you know how normally the mechs can only aim in this small direction. Well, these here can aim straight up and all the way straight down. So we got rid of that stupid, annoying little thing where you can't aim straight up, whatever. So they're much more viable now. They're much quicker. They can jump better. I've given them all stats, or different stats. So some of them run faster, some jump higher. This one here just shoots the electrical plasma or whatever. This one here is the glitch version. This one's got freaking flamethrowers on it, and so this one's a little bit slower than this one here, but it's I think these flamethrowers are a little bit more powerful. So yeah, really cool. Another thing that's kind of we fixed up with these is that normally the mechs in the game, because they're not normally enabled, so they actually despawn when you leave the planet. And so we fixed that. We've made them persistent now, so when you spawn them in, they will be on your planet. Now, one thing I should point out is these don't break like regular vehicles. So like, don't spawn them in somewhere that you can't get rid of them, because there's really no way to get rid of them once you have them. So make sure you only spawn these in on a world where you're okay with them being there forever. And the last one here, this one's extra strength badass right here. We are talking industrial strength badass. This is a mining mech. How fucking awesome is this mech right here? This thing's amazing. I love it so much, and it's so powerful. It's like blowing holes in the background. Yeah, so these mechs are super fun. This one's got a little bit higher of a vertical, but it's slower going forward. I figured it'd be better for a caving mech, you know, for it to have a better vertical. So leaving the mechs behind, we're going to go, I've got some kind of new stuff. This has been a really different custom creations episode. So the first thing here is this little bitty thing right here. And so you'll see right here it says auto drill. And so I've actually, thanks to Photo Loss, he actually showed me how to do a couple of these things here. I have managed to make a drill and something else that's actually just his. So real quick, we're going to turn on the auto drill real quick, and you'll see once it's on, it will drill all the way down. And this is just sand, so obviously it drills through sand pretty easily, but it can drill through pretty much anything, even rock. It just takes longer. And I'm using the same thing here to refill this up. So you'll see this same here, this little object. We'll refill it with sand for the demonstration. So you can pretty much play around with these things and change whatever projectiles you want. And again, so it drills pretty quickly. Yeah, super fun. You can mount it on the ceiling, on the side, whatever. You can, you know, use it to drill holes. The only downside is it doesn't drop blocks. I really hate that. And there's nothing in the game that will drop the blocks. So like I tried every possible projectile and nothing would really drop them. So yeah, I tried. Now this last one here is it's kind of like a I think it's labeled as a faucet, but essentially it's a infinite water source that you can put above sea level, or, well, I mean anywhere you could put it. It used to be that you had to have, if you're going to have like an infinite water source, like you say you wanted a fountain or something, you had to build it on an ocean world, and it had to be below sea level so it could leak in. Well, with this thing here, you just turn it on, and you'll see, oh, whoops, there you go, I've got that drain open. So yeah, just turn it on, and you'll see it drips out water, and you can speed up this rate or slow it down as you want. There's just pretty much a fire rate in the parameters you can change. And as you can see, it just drips out water. Super cool, super useful. I can see a lot of people having a lot of great uses for this in like aesthetic builds, having something like that can drip water in, because now you can have like a fountain that will always be filling up your place. And yeah, it's just super cool, and it's something so simple. But I'm going to keep on working on these. I've got a couple more objects and items and a few more surprises up my sleeve for another episode of Custom Creation, so you guys be on the lookout. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.